PMac Movies, back again, baby, for another PMac Movies haul video. This time we got a package from Diabolic DVD. I think I've only placed... Actually, I think I've placed 2 orders from them before. I believe this is my third, possibly my second, but I think my third order from Diabolic DVD. They were having a sale similar, but not the same as Orbit. So there's a few companies that participated in the sale, some of which were different than the ones that participated in the Orbit sale, some of which were the same. Mostly the same. Synapse was added in this one. Out of what I got, I think that's the only thing. However, some of the newer movies that weren't included in the Orbit one for like 88 Films, and I think maybe Arrow also, were included in this. So we'll take a look. This is the box here. It's a pretty decent size order. I think it was like 200 or 300, but I can't remember how much I paid. Just taking a look at the box, I mean, it looks like it did get, you know, something happened to it over on this side, which isn't good. But I think Diabolic DVD, from what I've read, is one of the better ones as far as like packing your items and stuff like that. So hopefully they did a good job, because it looks like this box, unless there was like an issue with the box before they used it, it looks like it got a little bit beat up in the process, but like I said, they're considered one of the best. Diabolic DVD is considered one of the best as far as how they pack things. A lot of this stuff was back ordered, but I think they kind of figure out how many they're selling, and then they order it during the sale. Not everything was back ordered, but quite a bit. That's how Orbit did it anyway. So there is bubble around it, so hopefully everything's in good shape. Let's take a look at what we got here on PMac Movies. Okay. So we got this first little package of bubbles wrapped nicely, and then I can reuse these. Ooh, this is one box set. This is probably actually maybe the coolest thing I got in this haul, and it was something that I didn't even notice. I don't know if I saw that somebody on Blu-ray.com got it or something, but I realized that this was part of the sale. And it is Cosa Nostra from Radiance Films. It is a box set of Franco Nero movies. I like Franco Nero. He's good. One of which I have on DVD. How to Kill a Judge got a Blue Underground DVD. So that's interesting that that's on this. I did notice that before I purchased it. Limited edition of 3,000 copies. I don't know if I saw, and this was a pretty decent price. This only ended up being 30-something bucks. So I thought it was a pretty good beer me. Region A and B according to the box. Blu-ray limited edition box set. This is nice. This is kind of like, you know, they use the cases like what Indicator would use, sort of thing. And then it does have like a nice hard box. So this is nice. I have to look into the movies a little bit more. How to Kill a Judge is the one I researched a little bit more, since I did buy the DVD of it from Hamilton Books. So that one looked pretty interesting to me. And then I think they're all kind of like crime type of movies. But that was a really cool one to be able to get through this sale for a good price. We got the rest of things in bubbles. So there are some Synapse ones in here. Maybe not the cheapest prices, which I don't even know the prices offhand. How do you open this? How did they do this bubble? Here it is. Not the cheapest price, but you really can't find Synapse super cheap. And the thing is, on top of the deals, there was no tax. And I think shipping was $5. Okay. So like I said, there were some 88 Films ones that weren't included in the Orbit sale. One of which, they're going with thinner cases now. Huh, that's interesting. Which I actually like. I like thinner cases rather than the thicker ones. You can fit more on the shelf. But is the limited edition slipcase version of The Last Blood. It says Hard Boiled 2 on it. I think I might have read that this movie actually came out or was made before Hard Boiled. I think that's what I read, or maybe that was something else. I'm not 100% sure, but this is a standalone movie that was called Hard Boiled 2 from my understanding of The Last Blood. So pretty nice. And I am glad that they're going to the thinner cases. This is, I think, the only Arrow I ended up getting. Because it's new and it has a slipcover. And it sounded like an interesting one. It is Tom Skerritt in Fighting Back. I remember Tom Skerritt from Picket Fences. I used to watch regularly. It seemed like that was kind of an intense show. But this is a pretty cool artwork they got there too. Fighting Back. I believe this was like 18 or 19 bucks. So it wasn't like super cheap. But it was a new release Arrow. So you don't know how long the slipcover one's going to be out. And this is considered a limited edition. So, I mean, it's possible that it ends up being cheaper than that. But I thought that was a fair price for it at that point. Some more 88 Films ones that I was glad to be able to get for a discount. I believe the 88 Films ones that I got here were $16.99. When you factor in no sales tax and all those things, plus the slipcovers, I think that is a fair deal. I got Magic Cop here on Blu-ray. Again, with the black thin case. So you'll be able to fit more on the shelf. Fine by me. And then I believe this is the last of the 88 Films ones that I got. Looks like a fun one also. It is Taxi Hunter here. 88 Films, their Asian releases. This one's from 93, 90 minutes. Magic Cop here is from 1990, 88 minutes. And again, the thin case. Beer me. What do we got here? This is one that a follow-up to one of the ones I got from Orbit. I decided not to get this from Orbit, but then I looked into the movie a little bit more. I said, I'm going to go ahead and get this. It sounds like it's actually pretty good. And I think it was about the same price. I'm not 100% sure on that. It was very close. It is Evil Dead Trap 2 from Unearthed Classics here. From 1991. So I have both of these. I don't know if there's more of them or what. I think these are the only two out on Blu-ray. This and the first one. Now this is a movie I really know nothing about. It is again from Radiance, and I wanted to take advantage of the sale to get any of the Radiance ones that looked interesting. This is an Italian movie from 1977. It's 118 minutes, and it is The Iron Prefect here. This is probably the one out of this haul that I really hadn't looked into before. I just saw it during the sale, looked into it a little bit, and decided to go ahead and get it. Everything else I had pondered getting previously, or was like, definitely just once there's a deal, I'm going to pounce on all that. This was not that way, though. And then I believe the rest is Synapse stuff. So this is stuff that's been out for a while. I don't know that they ever had slipcovers. I can't remember. But these very rarely go cheap. And I think I've wanted them in previous sales before. But it just ended up being too expensive, between the price not being super great and then paying tax on top of the price. So I wanted to go ahead and take advantage and get these. This one I wasn't sure if I had. I was pretty sure I don't have it. I do have a bunch of the Django movies. I don't believe I had this one, Django the Bastard here. I believe this was 10 or 13. I think it was probably 13. I'll have to see if I can find my receipt. This is from 1969, 99 minutes. Probably the least of the synapses that I wanted, but I did want to get it. I had it on the radar before. There are a couple Hammer movies, and I want to get all the Hammer Blu-rays that I can. This is one that Synapse had. They didn't, they don't have a ton of them, but it is Hands of the Ripper here on Blu-ray. I believe this was $15. This is from 1971. It is 85 minutes, and sounded decent. But I mean, the main reason I wanted it was because it was a Hammer movie, and another Hammer movie that I had my eye on for a while, and finally have purchased. Twins of Evil from Synapse, also from 1971, 87 minutes. Are these both from? Yeah, both from 71. Interesting. And these are Blu-ray DVD combo packs. So glad to be able to get those finally. And then this is this one looks pretty good. I might have to watch this soon here. It is Scott Glenn, who I like. I liked him. There was a Kino movie I think I watched him in that I liked. And this is like a murder type of thing, like a kill. I think it likes a serial killer or something. It is Slaughter of the Innocents here from James Glickenhaus. It seems like there was another movie I was looking into that James Glickenhaus did. This is from 1993. It's 104 minutes. What was that? I passed on. Oh, I remember. It was another Synapse movie, and it was with Christopher Walken. I almost bought that, but I passed on it. So this one, Scott Glenn, stars FBI agent Stephen Broderick, a man who has attained legendary status within the Bureau for his crime-solving abilities. There is only one other person whose abilities rival his own, his young computer genius son, Jesse. Working together, they are an unbeatable team, but they may have just met their match in a deranged religious fanatic who preys upon children. I'm not going to go ahead and read the whole thing, but sounds like a pretty interesting movie. So, like I said, during a different Synapse sale, I had wanted to get this one, but I passed because they ended up being a price that I thought was too much. So let me take a look at my email and see if I can find the prices of these. And make sure I got everything that I ordered. Of course, you always want to do that because it was a decent size order. Let's see. This might. I don't remember when I ordered this. This was not super long ago, but it might have been 2 weeks ago, possibly, or maybe only a week. All right. So here's the shipped email that I got. No prices on that. Now, I'm curious when I place this order. So much junk emails these days, unfortunately. Causing me to take forever to find this. We don't do cuts here on PMAC Movies. You lazy son of a bleep. Yeah, this is a ways back in my emails, because I get so much junk mail for the most part. But I do want to go over the prices. And I'm interested when I bought this. I do have some other items that I'll be doing in a separate haul video also. I wanted to do this one separately because it was a decently sized order, and I thought it was a really pretty fun sale because this is stuff that doesn't really go on sale much, a lot of this stuff. So when you see it for sale, you got to snag it or you're going to be waiting, and then you could miss out on the limited editions, of course, also. I think we're getting back. Okay, so here's October 17th is when I ordered this. So it was like a week and a half to get my order. That's not bad because a lot of the stuff was back ordered. So yeah, Fighting Back was $18.99. The Iron Prefect was $16.99. The 88 Films ones were $16.99. Slaughter of the Innocents was $12.99. The Hammer Synapses were $14.99. Evil Dead Trap 2 was $16.49. Django the Bastard was $12.99. And the Franco Nero 3 Mafia Tales by Damiano Damiani, $37.99. So it's not like they were giving this stuff away, but for what you're getting, I think it's good, because is a Franco Nero box set, limited edition box set from Radiance Films, is it ever going to be this cheap again? Possibly, but maybe not too. I think that was a pretty good price to be able to go ahead and get it for. So let me know your thoughts on this haul. Let me know if you snagged up anything during what I think was a very solid Diabolic DVD sale. They don't have too many sales. I remember them having a nice Mondo Macabro sale that I got a few Mondo Macabros from. I like, Mondo Macabro has quite a bit of good stuff, so I was hoping that they would be part of a sale here soon, but those are very rarely on sale. But that's it. We will see you next time. PMAC Movies, baby.